Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to go through all of the LEGO Harry Potter expansion systems from 2001 and we're going to analyse what each expansion system got right, what it got wrong and what they're missing. We had one in 2001 to 2002, 2004, 2007, 2010 to 2011, 2018 to 2020, 2021 to 2023, and now 2024 to 2026, and unfortunately this will be the last Hogwarts Castle expansion system as we know it. And that is because for the new generation of Harry Potter, the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry is getting redesigned in a new HBO series, which the following Hogwarts Castle expansion system will obviously be based on, so this is LEGO's last opportunity to get it right. And with their promise of the biggest, best, most detailed expansion system ever, it looks like they're trying to keep to that promise. So starting with the 2001 to 2002 Hogwarts Castle expansion system, I will say for 24 years ago, this looks absolutely fantastic. We have so many scenes and rooms that are referenced here, starting with the boathouse, the Great Hall, the library, the Gryffindor common room, the owlery, Hagrid's hut and the Quidditch pitch of course. We also have a Forbidden Forest set to go along with our Hogwarts Castle. We have Snape's potion classroom, Dumbledore's office, the Slytherin common room, the astronomy tower, the girls' bathroom, which is the Troll on the Loose set. We also have some movie exclusive references such as the Chamber of Secrets and also the Forbidden Corridor. We also did have Gryffindor dormitories and a Hogwarts classroom as separate sets, but they weren't a part of the Hogwarts Castle expansion system, so I won't be counting those. But that's about it for this Hogwarts Castle, and unfortunately there are quite a lot of things missing. The big obvious one is probably the clock tower, which is one of the most infamous sections of Hogwarts Castle, which houses stuff like the hospital wing, which is also missing from this Hogwarts. We also don't have any herbology greenhouses unlike some of the more modern Hogwarts castles, or a defence against the dark arts classroom, which is probably the most popular subject. We do need at least that. And we're also missing the trophy room, but more forgivable, we are missing the room of requirement, but that wasn't referenced by the time these sets came out in 2001 and 2002, so I'll give it a pass for that. So moving on to the second Hogwarts Castle expansion system, and I will say it is a massive downgrade compared to this 2001 version. It was upgraded in some respects. This is the first time we got flesh coloured skin tones for the LEGO Harry Potter theme, and we also had a motorised Hogwarts Castle, which had a swinging pendulum and opening door. But the interior of this Hogwarts Castle is absolutely diabolical. Look at this! What is going on here? There's barely anything referenced here, unlike the previous version. But let's go over what we do get. For this Hogwarts Castle expansion system set, we also got given a Forbidden Forest, as well as a new Hagrid's hut set to go along with it, but we didn't get a Quidditch set unfortunately. However, we did get a Defence Against the Dark Arts classroom, and also a Great Hall, kind of. We did get an owlery and the Gryffindor dormitories and common room, but we did also get this other classroom, which I'm not sure what that's about, and we also got the divination classroom, which is pretty cool. This obviously came out alongside the Prisoner of Azkaban, so it makes sense that that was included, but not in the previous expansion system. But in terms of what's missing, there's a lot, including the boathouse, the library, the hospital wing, the Quidditch pitch like I said before, any sort of potions class, Dumbledore's office, the Slytherin common rooms, the girls' bathroom, the herbology greenhouses, the trophy room, and of course the room of requirement. So I'd say the first Hogwarts Castle expansion system is probably a 7 out of 10. This one I'd give it a solid 4 out of 10. Moving on to the third generation in 2007 of the Hogwarts Castle expansion system. This I would say is an improved set, but it's definitely not perfect. However, we do finally have the herbology greenhouse, which I think is fantastic. We also have the Gryffindor common room, as well as Slytherin dormitories, which is a cool reference. We also get a potions class, unlike the last version, Umbridge's office, the astronomy tower, the trophy room, the room of requirement, and also the owlery. This is the first time we got a room of requirements, which makes sense because this set obviously came out in 2007 alongside the Order of the Phoenix movie, which introduced us to the room of requirement. But we are also missing the boathouse, The Great Hall, which is shocking honestly, considering that's probably the most significant part of Hogwarts in my opinion. The library, we didn't get another Hagrid's Hut or Quidditch Pit set, any sort of Forbidden Forest set unfortunately, Dumbledore's office again, the girls' bathroom, the hospital wing, and also the clock tower. So I'd say this is a slight improvement from the last version. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry to interrupt myself, but I just wanted to let you guys know that on Thursday the 7th of August, I'm going to be hosting a massive Whatnot live stream. During this live stream, I'm going to be auctioning off over 250 LEGO Harry Potter minifigures. All of them starting off at just £1. I'm also going to be hosting 5 LEGO Harry Potter giveaways, which are all going to be free to enter. And if you sign up to Whatnot using my special referral link, pinned at the top of the comment section and the top of the description, or using the QR code on screen now, you'll be given £10 or $15 free credit to use on my live stream. That way you can pick up some free LEGO Harry Potter minifigures. And if you don't want to buy anything, you don't want to miss out on the 5 free to enter LEGO Harry Potter giveaways. But we've got a great community on there. I absolutely love streaming on Whatnot. Every single stream I meet more of you guys, and I can't wait to say hello to you on the next Whatnot live stream, the 7th of August at 7 PM UK time. Now let's get back to the video. Now for the 2010 and 11 Hogwarts Castle expansion, this is actually my personal favourite. When you look at all the other Hogwarts Castle expansion systems, none of them cover the amount of references and rooms that we want for such a small price. Because we have to remember the 2010 to 11 Hogwarts Castle expansion system was just 2 sets, retailing for a total of $180. When you compare that to the most recent and current Hogwarts Castle expansion system, which are only halfway through, it's already costing us over $700 so far. So what do we get in this 2010 Hogwarts Castle set and 2011 Battle of Hogwarts set, which go together? Well, we get the Great Hall, which is really cool, it's really nice and sizable. We get Dumbledore's office, the trophy room, Slytherin and Gryffindor's common rooms, the owlery, the room of requirement, the library, the astronomy tower, the Gryffindor dormitory in the Battle of Hogwarts set, the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom in that set as well, the divination classroom, and we also got a brand new Hagrid's Hut set, Quidditch Pit set, and also the Forbidden Forest set. So that's pretty darn good in my opinion. It also just looked awesome, and I actually think it looks better than that 2021 to 2023 one, the one that's actually just right behind me. Unfortunately though, it's not perfect and we are missing a couple of things, one of them being the boathouse again. We're also missing any sort of reference to a potions classroom, which I think is a bit bizarre. We don't get the girls' bathroom, we don't get any greenhouses or even a clock tower, and that of course means we don't get a hospital wing either. But overall, I'm going to give this Hogwarts Castle expansion system an 8 out of 10. Of course, at this point, LEGO Harry Potter retired in 2011 and only came back in 2018, which has been back ever since. So when LEGO relaunched the LEGO Harry Potter theme in 2018, they gave us obviously a brand new Hogwarts Castle expansion system. LEGO had a 3-year plan for Harry Potter, and thus we had expansion system sets in 2018, 2019 and 2020. So let's have a look at what that gave us. Well, we had the Great Hall in 2018, the Clock Tower in 2019, and the Astronomy Tower in 2020, and we also had stuff like Snape's Potion class, which was featured in the Whomping Willow set, as well as the Gryffindor dormitory. We also got references to the owlery, the Forbidden Forest, we also got a brand new Quidditch pitch, and a brand new Hagrid's Hut. We finally for the first time got a reference to the hospital wing. We got the library, we also got the prefect's bathroom, which is the first time we ever got that either. We got Dumbledore's office, the room of requirement. We also for the second time got some herbology greenhouses. We got a Ravenclaw dormitory for the first time ever, as well as Slughorn's office. However, there was a lot missing, such as the trophy room, any sort of Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom again. We don't get a Slytherin common room this time, and again we don't get the boathouse. So while this was quite expensive and it wasn't efficient in terms of displaying it, I thought it looked fantastic with those grey roofs. And we did get quite a lot in it. So I give this Hogwarts Castle expansion system a 6 out of 10. So moving on to that 2021 to 2023, which was the start of the 20th anniversary of LEGO Harry Potter. We got a throwback to the sand green roofs, and we also got a brand new Chamber of Secrets set, which of course was based on the initial 2001 Hogwarts Castle set from way back in the day. So in the 2021 to 2023 expansion system, we got the Gryffindor dorms as a gift with purchase, the girls' bathroom set, which I actually think is one of the best ever $20 sets we've ever had for the LEGO Harry Potter theme, the Great Hall of course, the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, the Astronomy Tower. We did also get the Chamber of Secrets and the Forbidden Corridor, but they are both movie specific scenes, which is fine for other Hogwarts sets to not include, so I'm not going to count those. We also obviously got the Clock Tower, the Hospital Wing, the Trophy Room. We also get Flitwick's office technically, though that is a bit of a stretch considering the size of it, but yes, Sirius Black was actually locked in Flitwick's office, but I'm sure it was a bit more than 2 studs wide. But we also got the library, Dumbledore's office, obviously the potion class, a brand new Room of Requirement set which was much better than the first one, and obviously another Forbidden Forest set. But we did miss the infamous boathouse, any sort of common room, which I think is a bit of a surprise. We also, for the first time ever, didn't get an owlery. We didn't get a brand new Hagrid's Hut set, which was a shame because the 2019 version, in my opinion, was pretty poor because it was just cut in half, where all the other Hagrid's Hut sets were fully enclosed. We also didn't get any Herbology greenhouses, and we didn't get a brand new Quidditch pitch. Overall, for the efficiency, and this one allowing you to customize it the most, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I just wish it looked a little better. And finally, for the most recent and current Hogwarts Castle expansion system, which will be the 4th 3-year Hogwarts Castle expansion system in a row. Then obviously when the HBO series launches at the start of 2027, we're going to have the new HBO Hogwarts Castle expansion system, hopefully. So LEGO, this is your last chance to get it right, before the look of the castle changes forever. So what do we have so far? Bear in mind we're only halfway through. Well, getting off to a good start, we have a brand new Forbidden Forest, a brand new Hagrid's Hut, we do have a boathouse, we do have a really cool owlery as well, which is a standalone set, we have the Potions classroom as a standalone set, the Great Hall, which is just absolutely massive, the girls' bathroom as well, which comes in that Great Hall set. We have the Hufflepuff Common Room for the first time as a Hogwarts Castle expansion system set. The Charms class. We do have the Dueling Club again. We also have a Herbology greenhouse as a standalone set for the first time ever. The Trophy Room. McGonagall's classroom, which again I think is a first time, Dumbledore's office, and the Gryffindor Common Room. So what is missing currently from this expansion system, and what can we expect coming over the next 1.5 years? So as you know, we are getting a Hospital Wing Clock Tower set coming out this January 1st, 2026. If you want to know more information about that, make sure to click the annotation on screen now. So we are going to be getting the Clock Tower and the Hospital Wing, but we still need the Astronomy Tower, and that's significant because the Astronomy Tower is the tallest point of the castle, which means that's probably going to be the most expensive expansion set. So start saving. We're also missing the library, the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, which we currently have no reference of whatsoever. We don't have a Room of Requirement set, and most importantly, we don't have a Quidditch pitch. It's actually been about 7 years since the last time we got a Quidditch pitch set, and I think for the very last Hogwarts Castle expansion system based on the movies, at least for the next 10 years, can we finally get a full-size Quidditch pitch? Because the 2002 version was half a pitch, the 2010 version was half a pitch, the 2018 version was half a pitch. LEGO, please give us a proper Quidditch pitch set. I'm not asking for a lot, I'm bored of having to buy 2 of each one just to have a full pitch. This is meant to be the most detailed, most accurate, biggest, best Hogwarts castle yet, then give us that Quidditch pitch, please. Right, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Which is your guys' favourite Hogwarts Castle expansion system over the years? Mine is still the 2010 to 2011 version, but make sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another LEGO video. Bye guys.